What's up, people? It's your girl, Adeola. You know that Americans have a problem. Yes, Americans have a problem. You know what their problem is? They don't just take your word. They have to research everything you say to find out the truth for themselves. Yes, that is their problem. That is their problem. Yes, I don't know what their problem is. I mean, I just told you what it is. I'm just trying to say that why can't they just accept whatever somebody tells them? Imagine a whole Nigerian president, yes, President Goodluck Jonathan, bless his heart. A whole president went on CNN and he said that Nigerians are very happy, with their electricity supply. Is there anything wrong in him saying that? Hey, do you know that these Americans, they went and did their own research? Yes, to find out if the president was saying the truth. It's like saying that my president lied. See insult. Have I ever on this show, have I ever said Obama lied? Like, seriously, never. That is none of my business. Never. I don't say that other presidents lie. So why are they trying to say that my president lied? I mean, take a look now. Does it look to you, like President Goodluck Jonathan was lying in this video?
That is one area that Nigerians are quite pleased with the government, that our commitment to improve power is working.
Why is the guy not looking at the camera? Why is it that he kept looking down and sideways everywhere except the camera?
That is one area that Nigerians are quite pleased with the government.
See, this is why people will start talking. Why can't he just look at the camera? See, when you are confident, you look at the person straight in the eye, yes, and you tell them, Obena, I've been warning you. Stop asking me these stupid questions. I have told you electricity is stable. You want to see for yourself? That is how you do it. When you're confident about what you're saying, that is how you do it. I'm not saying that Mr. President lied. Where I come from, we don't say elderly people lie. We don't say that they lie. So I'm not saying that he lied. I'm just saying that be very careful with these Americans. Yes, that is why I don't talk. I don't talk. And you guys know I'm very gentle. I'm glad that you guys know I'm very gentle. See, when I see Americans, I shut my mouth. I say the devil is a liar. So during Super Bowl last Sunday, the biggest game in America, they lost power for more than 30 minutes. Yes, can you imagine 30 minutes with no electricity? 30 minutes. If you are from Nigeria, that question is not meant for you. Yes, what are you trying to imagine? You are trying to imagine 30 minutes with no electricity. When you're probably watching me with generator, what are you imagining? Get lost, Jare. I'm talking to people who have constant electricity in their countries. Yes, just try to imagine 30 minutes without electricity. In this winter time, it's not funny. So when the power went out at the Super Bowl, Nigerians started tweeting, they were like, thank God though, so we are not alone. Hey, so America also has up NEPA, down NEPA. It's good to know. In fact, somebody said on Twitter that if they had Super Bowl in Nigeria, that it would be a surprise if the power comes back. I said, Kai, you see why I tell you that Nigerians have no shame? They have no shame. Why must you go and expose us like that on Twitter? Making it look as if sometimes we may not have electricity in Nigeria. Even if you're suffering, my people, you should learn to suffer in silence. Yes, like our leaders have been telling us to do. Suffer in silence. Stop writing everything on Twitter. Why must you care? These Americans, they went and asked Nigerians on the street of Lagos if Mr. President is saying the truth.
It's a lie.
Nothing's changed.
The power is not improving at all.
There's not been electricity for about 3 weeks now, at all.
And I spend roughly about 20,000 naira on generators monthly.
You see why I say Americans are dangerous? You see? Hey, I wonder, if they ever interview Mr. President another time, if they would believe everything that he says, especially if he doesn't look straight at the camera. And it's all your fault. You Nigerians that are watching me, you cannot keep quiet about your suffering. Me, I believe Mr. President too, when he said, actually, no, I don't. I believe whatever the guy says. I mean, I don't believe him, but that is my own palaver. Yes, I don't trust him, but that is my own palaver. I don't have to tell the whole world that I don't trust my president. No, the whole world doesn't have to know. Yes, Only you, just you and me that are talking right now. Yes, unlike some people, it's like they just heard about Twitter. Now they think they can go and say anything on Twitter. Oh, before I forget, Nigerian president this week made some promises, which he shared on Facebook. Yes, these are really good stuff, and it's not that long. It's just few pages, and I want to share some of them with you. Okay, so. Dear friends on Facebook. I need my headphones. Whoa, guys. You guys should at least listen to what he has to say. Oh, okay. I don't close my mouth with that. Yes. But I'm still keeping it real. One young boy in Kenya, a 13-year-old, has become very popular. Yes, in fact, the boy was recently on TED, talking about his invention. Richard Torere and his family raised livestock near Nairobi National Park. And you guys know that they have a lot of lions in Kenyan parks, for tourism. Actually, there used to be a lot more. But because the lions kill the animals, at night, many livestock farmers have killed several of these lions in retaliation. So the boy thought of something to scare away the lions, yes, so that they won't kill his livestock. And also that farmers won't have to keep killing the lions. That way the lions would be preserved for tourist attractions and the livestock would be safe. So he started thinking, like, what can I do? And then he noticed that the lions don't come when people are walking around with flashlights at night. And that gave him an idea. Guess what? He put up 5 flashlight bulbs, around his yard, which he powered with a car battery and a solar panel. Since then, the lions never came back to kill his animals, and other farmers whose animals were still disappearing, they started borrowing his idea. And today, almost all livestock farmers in Kenya have borrowed the boy's idea. And because of his invention, Brookhouse International School, one of the best schools in Kenya, gave him full scholarship. Yes, oh yes. By the way, I really wish that Nigerians can also invent something. Yes, something that will scare all the political lions. Yes, that prey on the Nigerian treasury. Yes, so all those ones that live at the expense of the common people. Something that will scare them when they're about to touch that money. Like this, they'll just be like, Ikulele. You get what I'm saying? What am I even talking about? Those vigilantes in Ikorodu. They say they know how to catch thieves without even touching the thieves.
This is part of a larger network of several vigilante groups all throughout Lagos, and most of them don't have any uniforms or weapons, and it is believed that they work through black magic, what they call juju here.
No need of gun. Gun is wahala.
You have the power to make the thief do whatever you want. If it is jumping up and down all night till morning, sweeping the streets till morning. Or going like that?
If these people know how to catch common thieves, how come they don't know how to catch the real thieves? The ones that are stealing from our treasury? Yes, how come they have not devised... Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, from being a farmer, the boy became a student at Brookhouse. You see how other countries encourage young people who invent things? Even though the guy is only 13, he is so much celebrated in Kenya. And what did he make now? Flashlight. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is great. That is huge. And I'm very happy for Kenyans. Yes, it's just that I'm trying to make a point. So please stay with me. Now, the other day, one boy in Sierra Leone, yes, Kevin Do, yes, he was invited to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the youngest fellow ever invited to the Visiting Practitioners Program. It was all because the boy uses trash materials, stuff he picked from the trash, to make electronic stuff. Yes, like batteries and generators, all made from trash. Nobody taught him, just like the Kenyan boy, he even has his own radio station. Yes, Kelvin, he has his own radio station, which he powers by a generator created from a deteriorating voltage stabilizer that he found in the trash. Yes, it is generator. Forget about the size, it is real generator. The thing is working. And with a simple antenna, that the boy broadcasts the news and music. Today, everybody in Sierra Leone is celebrating Kelvin. They call him DJ Focus because, he likes to say, if you stay focused, you can invent something. Okay, so now after taking you to Kenya and Sierra Leone, yes, I want you guys to meet another inventor, this time around in Nigeria.
I named her Destiny because I believe I was destined to do things like this. And it took me 8 years to come up with something like this. I tested it, It was positive. There was progress.
But does it actually work? If Femi doesn't lift the plane off the makeshift runway, he's had no training as a pilot. So after speaking with a few experts, the 36-year-old, who has no tertiary education whatsoever, decided to keep his creation on the ground.
I worked very hard to come up with something like this. So I'm appealing to the government or individuals to please help me, assist me, empower me, so that I can develop my talent.
Don't you just feel sorry for the poor guy? 8 years of hard labor, yes, and the thing still doesn't fly. You see, in fact, he's still appealing to the government to help him. His father said that he's been inventing stuff since he was a kid, and now he's 36. I wonder if he should still be waiting on the government. See, now I understand why he named that craft Destiny. Destiny. Destiny is, that is deep. That's deep. In Nigeria, people invent all kinds of stuff. In fact, there is no machine that has not been invented in Nigeria. Yes, it won't work like the original one, but they've all been invented, including generator that works with P. Yes, I mean urine. Yes, but you never hear about them. The government doesn't support the inventors, at least to send them abroad, for proper training, or establish some kind of fellowship or grant or fund, for inventors to research and develop their skills. The government doesn't do that. And then private sectors also don't invest in them. Nothing is done to encourage them in Nigeria. Remember one guy? Yes, the one that made the yellow helicopters. Collie, you have that picture? Yes. Yes, it is helicopter. Why are you acting like you are surprised? Get out, Jari. That's, my people, is 24-year-old Mubarak Mohammed Abdullahi. Have you heard anything since he made that thing? I mean, that helicopter? No, except that Ted featured the guy. Till now, nobody has invested anything in him. You know that if these people are able to get proper training abroad and they come back to start manufacturing industries, in Nigeria, let's say they get some grants and they are supported by the government, or private business owners. Yes, do you know that we could be making planes and cars in Nigeria right now? Yes, helping the economy, creating jobs. Instead, we prefer foreign products. Yes, everything is tokumbo. We import our cars. Do you know that Brazil now makes cars and airplanes? Or where do you think we buy all those luxurious buses in Nigeria? It's from Brazil. The certain is all the so-called invention that we've had in Nigeria. Yes, in most cases, 90% of the body parts were imported. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, just take a look at this car. Yes, this was made in Nigeria, made by, Okpere Sunday. What is wrong with you? Take a good look. It's a car. This thing can carry you home tonight. Most of what he used, they are imported. I'm not discouraging the guy, but most of them are imported. Why is it that common button, the button on the shirt, we import? Common nail is so to build houses. Yes, we have to import. I'm not saying that we don't make anything, at least I know that we make our bricks. Yes, we make many things. Yes, but most of what we use are imported. Even Nigerians are afraid of using made in Nigeria products. Why? Shebi, we have a Adeola steel company. With that, we should be able to manufacture some things. Yeah, I mean, but these people make sure that it is looted. They make sure it never works. And then most of the motor assembly companies that we have closed down. All I'm saying is, if our government and the private sector would take time to invest in the young people, you'll be amazed how Nigeria will transform, especially now that unemployment rate among the youth is 75%. So it looks like we missed the Industrial Revolution. The irony is, if the project gets international attention, let's say that this guy got on CNN for what he created, yeah? The Nigerian government will start claiming credit for it. Yes, they'll start claiming credit. Like the guy that made the Nigerian version of iPad. Yes, this guy. The Nigerian version of iPad called Inye. You know that it was part of the achievement listed by the Ministry of Communication Technology in Nigeria, at the end of last year. They didn't even mention the guy's name. They listed it as one of their achievements. Imagine. Meanwhile, a 13-year-old boy is being celebrated all over Kenya. I mean, isn't it time that we celebrate our own too? Seriously? I mean, I know that we celebrate our artists. I'm talking about the musicians, our actors, our actresses. But these people don't create jobs. Yes, we need to start celebrating those that can create jobs too. What do I know? I'm just keeping it real. You guys know that bankers are very smart. Like seriously, when it comes to money, they can always find a way. Yeah, bankers are smart. But one banker in Ghana, a banker at Barclays Bank, he became too smart. You get what I'm saying? He became too smart and then he got himself in trouble. Sometimes ago, Ni Anand, that's his name, he started taking out, you know, the few coin leftovers on people's balances, yes, in their bank account. You know, like if you have 3,223 cents in your bank account, you probably won't notice if someone should take out like 15 cents. Yes, that's how he took out few cents, you know, a few pesos, yes, from the account of thousands of customers. You see, he's very, very smart, but in a bad way. You know, if you take out like 50 cents, 50 pesos from like 10,000 customers, you know, that is like 5,000 cedis already. Yes, that was how this guy stole 42,000 cedis. With the help of 2 traders, they stole 42,000, which they deposited at Bank of Africa, the one in Osu, yes, Osu branch, before they were arrested and tried in court. In case you don't know, Ghana's currency is very, very strong, very compared to Nigeria. For example, $1 in Ghana is just 1.8 cedis. Yes, unlike Nigeria, where $1 is 157 naira. You see what I'm saying? So the money that this banker stole is more than $20,000. Yes, 20,000. You know, also, you know, things are really cheap in Ghana, yes, compared to Nigeria, because you know that Ghana's economy is doing really well. And you know, while we're talking about the economy, you guys remember that Nigeria used to do better, yeah, so much better than Ghana. In fact, a lot of Ghanaians used to come, you know, to Nigeria. They used to come and do petty jobs, you know, in Nigeria, like a shoemaker. A lot of their students would come and study in Nigeria, you see. And that was when they started calling Nigeria Giant of Africa, because our economy was good at the time. And then, you know, Nigeria became too full of itself and decided to send Ghanaians packing. That was not nice. Many of them, they pack their stuff with this bag, which is why they call it Ghana must go. By the way, don't say that in front of a Ghanaian. No, you can insult them. Is there any Ghanaian watching? Wait. Is there anybody from Ghana watching me right now? Okay, I don't think so. Yes, so many of them use this bag. That is why they call it Ghana must go. Now, see the irony of life. Ghana's economy is doing much better than that of Nigeria. It is now the rich people in Nigeria that are able to afford to send their children to go and study in Ghana. Yeah, altogether they spend billions of naira every year. And guess what? Ghana is now deporting Nigerians back to Nigeria. Which is why I like to say it's good to be good. Yes. You know, maybe we can copy what Ghana did, you know, by denoting our currencies. The highest currency in Ghana is 50 cedi. And, you know, in some ways, I'm sure that this helps to reduce inflation. We are trying to print 5,000 naira notes. See rubbish. As for the guys that stole the money from their customers at the bank, they are presently being prosecuted. My people, see, I know we are smart. Yeah, I know we are very smart. We Africans, especially when we go abroad, we are very smart. The problem is we try to outsmart everybody. And that is where wahala comes. You know, we already have a reputation. Yes, especially if you're from Nigeria. Sometimes people meet you for the first time and all they want to talk about is how Nigerians do 419. Just because they got some crazy email from some crazy guy in Akpapa. Maybe it's even under the bridge. I don't know. Asking them for money. I tell them, I get these emails too. Like 10 of them every day. Don't judge me just because I'm from Nigeria. Yes. So please, if you're an African living abroad, whatever you do, you know, you should make your country proud. Yes. You know, like the Super Eagles right now in South Africa. Yes. They are making me proud. They are making me proud. They must have watched Keeping It Real of last week. Because, you know, I talked to them. We talked. I told them to get serious. Yes, and they listened. And I'm sure they used some of my, you know, my tactics, like when I was, you know, yeah, passing the ball, you know, yes. But it's okay. I don't charge. All I'm saying is I'm very happy. I'm very happy with your performance. Yeah, Super Eagles, please, yeah, now that you have started doing well, yes, you know, do well. You know, do well. But keep doing well. Don't go back home without that cup. You feel me? I mean, I have faith in you guys. And you guys are very well talented. So keep doing well, Okay, I'm just keeping it real. I'm sure by now you've all heard about Kevin Okafor, the 27-year-old Nigerian fine artist that draws amazing pictures with his pencils. Yes, so he is so good. Just take a look at that. It looks like the usual copy, you know. When he started out, his parents were concerned, you know, about whether he would be able to make a living from doing this. But I'm so glad that they didn't try to talk him out of it. You know that some Nigerian parents, all they want, yes, is for their children to become doctors or lawyers. Yes, that is all some Nigerian parents want. Not only that, the Nigerian society doesn't see, you know, drawings and paintings as a career. They will just look at you and say, oh boy, go and find a real job. Or if you are in Ghana, they will say, Charlie, find a real job now. In fact, you won't find a girlfriend. But this is a great talent that we need to encourage. We have so many talented artists in Africa. Yes, we really need to encourage them. Today, Kevin's drawings are displayed at various museums in London, in other parts of Europe. He makes thousands of pounds on each drawing. Yes, sometimes as much as 10,000 pounds. You get what I'm saying? And he has become a huge inspiration for so many people. So if you have a talent, my people, and you think that it's not popular, please don't give up on your talent. You know, keep working hard on it. Yes, keep developing it. Someday it will open doors for you, just like it did for Kevin. You know, this gives me hope. Yes, that someday my talent will also be discovered. Yes, yes, because you know, I think I can sing. Let me give you a taste. Trying to clear the throat right there. Voila!
No, come on.
No, they can't hear you. Is that
supposed to be singing?
What is that?
No.
One heart!
Hey!
No, come on.
Let's get together and feel alright. I can't sing another one.
Hey, no, that's it.
Seriously, you guys have to say that on my show. Like, even if you don't like my singing, do you have to say it out on my show? And I know waiting they worry you now, jealousy now they kill you. Don't mind them. You know fit kill my talent. Now jealousy now they worry all of you. You sabi sing any song. Make I sing one more jare. Hey.
Shut up, Adeola.
Before I leave today, I want you guys to see some of Kevin's drawings. You can find me on Twitter, and you can also send me emails at adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. It's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.